All right, hope everybody had a great weekend. I know it's the middle of the week right now, but I'm just catching up. This is just a tank of growouts of Russian red lace snakeskins. They're just starting, the males are just starting to get their pattern, which is great. Hopefully I can get this to focus on that. It's not always easy. Keep trying. I think we got it there. I hope. And the tail and the dorsal and body will all grow out. So right now the fish are enjoying some live sea monkeys. There's another one. So sometimes I get males that do not develop the pattern. And if you read some of Philip Shattuck's book, I think he referred to them as a T-Rose Guppy or something like that. And from what I've been able to tell with some of the crosses I did before, they still carry the snakeskin gene. So the snakeskin gene on these on this strain is X and Y linked, meaning it's on the female and the male side. So I moved the I think it was about 4 pair of these results from the Pingu Yellow Delta Cross into their own 10. They were in a 5.5, and then in the videos they were in a just a photo tank. So they're in their own 10. I didn't put plants in yet, and the females are definitely hit, and it should be interesting to see what I get with the next generation, going brother to sister. So I still have about 9 pair in another tank, and I'm deciding what to do with some of them. May go back to the parents. I'll see. But anyway, so that's what's happening with that. What has 2 butts and kills people? An assassin. Assassin. Oh, come on, that's awful. Alright. Let's see what else we got here I want to show. This is a cross I did of full red, which was also a roebuck red, which is a gold-bodied full red, basically. Ed Chazon, that created the full reds, did it with a gray body, and I crossed the female with a ATFG all red albino male. So mentioning that because I do have fry in here now, I should get a small percentage of albino fry. I'll try to keep it on these guys, but I haven't seen them yet. It's quite possible they got eaten. It's possible that they didn't have any, but I should have had at least like 10-20% albino going brother to sister. And as I mentioned in a prior video, instead of gold-bodied, there are a couple of gold-bodied females in there, like that one. But the males, for the most part, are gray-bodied, which is kind of back to what the full reds initially were. So this will be interesting because at some point soon, I will cross a, let's see, I'll get another all-red albino male in with one of these gray-bodied females, and that should get me a decent percentage of albinos. I'm probably going to also take a tank where I'll take 2 of these males and go to possibly a all-red albino female, because I do have a few of them I put aside that are virgin. But there is a bunch of fry up here. It's a little hard to see because I have a lot of plants in here, so I wasn't sure how these fish were going to treat their fry. But you can see they have full stomachs from the baby brine shrimp. So, and once again, I put it in the item description, but I feed one feeding of baby brine shrimp every morning or afternoon, and another feeding later of my high protein crumble food, and if there's a third feeding, it'll be the flake foods I mix up. So that's kind of what goes on. So it's kind of weird. When I was married, I didn't talk to my wife for about 5 years. I didn't want to interrupt her. Ba-dum-bum. Oh. I don't think she'd like that joke at all. But hey, she can't hear me. There we go. So that's them. They're very nice. And this is a tank. I have to get some fry out of just regular Roebuck Reds. And quite a few in there. This tank is coming down. This tank is coming down. And this tank is dirty. The glass anyway. The actual tank isn't. This is a nicer breeding group of yellow deltas I set up. And they're looking good. The male's tail actually improved, so the dorsal is still an issue. This is just a group of blue Moscows, navy blue Moscows. And this something else I wanted to show. I did a cross of one of those Batman Guppies, which supposedly has the Blau gene, which kind of suppresses red. And I crossed with this all red albino female. And the first male that grew out is this one. And I hope the colors show up. Seems to have a full platinum body. And the tail has 3 colors in it. A little bit of red, some black, and some white. So I'm thinking that the tail may actually end up being pink when it fully grows in. So we'll see. I'm also hoping I get a longer tail, a longer dorsal. There's 4 generations of fry in here, and that's because I want to colony breed until I see what the next generation is going to be. Now, hopefully the fish will swim by me, but there's a female in here of the first generation of fry. I think she might be in the back. It's the only problem with not using breeder tanks. Alright, there she is. Yeah, she ain't looking so good there. There's another one. And you can see not really much going on there. And the reason I wanted to show that was because I wasn't sure with this cross if I would get really, really, really lucky and end up with neutral females, meaning they don't pass on their characteristics. And then you can use neutral females for other crosses to where you're just going to increase the body size and basically the strength and the vigor of the line. Well, I don't like that female. I'm going to have to take her out. And I don't mean kill her, I mean get her out of the tank. Anyhow, so they look good. That's another male growing out. Now this female has had 4 drops. I'm not sure if she's going to fill up for a 5th drop. But at this point she has been hit by the youngest male. Well, I guess he's not really the youngest male because there's probably other males in there. But anyhow, that's what's going on with that. So, alright, I'll add something else and wrap it up. Alright, I'll just wrap up the video with some of these tanks. This is a tank of blue Moscows growing out. And some thin leaf water sprite. They're eating some of my high protein food. And they look pretty good. There'll probably be some of them for sale in about a month. Now this is a jumbo tank of the multis that I'm working on. Now I kind of threw a wrench into the works because I can't find any males. Where the heck are they? I only have 2 nice males. Their tail is starting to get a little bit. There's a lot of fry in here because I'm really just trying to perfect the strain. And I'm not seeing any males. Jeez. Look at these guys. There's one. So what I did is I put in by mistake actually a few females that are actually Tiger King Cobra females. So that's why I'm leaving the fry in here because I don't know what this is going to end up being. So I may just have to end up really separating what looks good from what doesn't. And what else do I have here? These are Tiger King Cobras. It's a really nice breeding group I have. The males have a lot of tiger stripes or splotches or whatever the heck it's called. And are developing a pretty nice tails. Females have really nice dorsals. They do have splotches on the side, some spotting in the dorsal, but not much of anything in the tail. And as I was starting to film this, I saw there was a bunch of fry up top, so I'm gonna have to get them out. And unless I'm not seeing them, you're gonna have to take my word for it, because I'm not seeing them on here. All right. Well, they were in there. I don't know what happened to them. All right. Anyway, super nice fish. I will have some less splotchy males, trios of Tiger King Cobras available like pretty much any day. I just haven't decided how I'm selling them yet, whether they're going to go on Aquabid or whether I'm just going to sell them from emails. Haven't decided. I'll figure it out. All right, I'm trying to focus to see if there's any fry or if it's just going to make me look like a liar. I think we got one up there. Do we? Maybe. All right, I don't know. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll have another one up in a few days. And appreciate you watching. And if you're on the East Coast, it is hot. 86 today. All right, take care.